Cancer moon, new moon and eclipse, July 2018. Hello, namaste, I'm SuZen, your teacher and guide. So this is for the Cancer new moon phase and the eclipse, 12th and 13th of July 2018. So this is over a 2-day rhythm in our energies, in our daily flow, and the new moon you will experience depending where you are on the globe. So I do believe 10:48 p.m. Eastern time in the States. In Europe, Central Europe, 2:48 a.m. on the 13th, and that means that in the UK and here in Ireland that's going to be 3:48 a.m. and that means further east in India it'll be between 6 and 7 a.m. so I would say around 20 past 6 in the morning a.m. and our eclipse, which is only a partial solar eclipse, is about an hour prior to the actual new moon as far as I could research today. There's been a lot of talk about it, but I had trouble in finding the usual resources for actual times, and I do know it's only a partial solar eclipse and we will not see it here in the West, in the Northern Hemisphere. But the symbolism, the emotions, the, how do I say, a lot is happening in Cancer in a new moon phase. And what normally happens at this time in our lunar cycle, at this phase, is we have a crisis of consciousness. We face this anyway at new moon as we're going into the dark. But this new moon in Cancer it's like it has a pathway out of that. Should have been a crisis. It's not. There is a pathway out because of the eclipse, which opens the doors to the new. It's in the inner realm of mother, family, nurturing. So inner drama taking place now. You can think of the family dramas in the inner world. I have mine all well organised in my my inner world, in the picture I have in my heart space. But for many of us, our inner world can be in drama at this time, or feeling that the external, what is happening outside in our circumstances, is going to undermine any feeling that we might have of power. So it can be a case of the Cancerian battle against powerlessness. We may experience this battle within ourselves as being as if it was between the light and the dark forces. With a solar eclipse, and especially with a new moon, purging and releasing is incredibly helpful. And especially so in the moon-ruled sign of Cancer. We're beginning afresh, as we always do at new moon, and it's going to be related to domestic stuff, issues within the family, maybe your domestic arrangement, your own popularity within your circle, the public, the community, women's interests especially, and this is going to be interesting now over this period to see what happens in the environment of women's interests. So that would be around safety, security, food, support. For me this is important because it's about the mother goddess, our past prior to this present age, so our roots, past, the matriarchal past, roots, heritage, spiritual heritage, and of course our emotional issues around all of that. We're going to be aware of and needing to attend to our instincts, deepest needs and feelings, and recognizing the importance of, within our boundaries. So like Cancer is like the boundary that the shell of the crab makes to support and protect the soft inner world and the inner universe, So the importance of family, community, personal circle, security and sense of belonging, and the safety that we feel that we get from all of that. My news is that this new moon I'm introducing you to my teachings of living with the rituals of the lunar phases. So the last couple of months this was seeded in the Aries new moon cycle, just before the Taurus new moon cycle. This was seeded in the Aries rhythms of May, the Aries moon rhythms of May. So this is 2 months later, and just now in this new moon I'm introducing you to my teachings of living with the rituals of the lunar phases, and I'm calling it the kindest revolution, as a way to change our world one thought at a time. Practices there on the Kindest Revolution playlist here on the channel. For this new moon to the first quarter phase are emptying the cup, the new moon 24-hour detox, surrendering to the flow in Shavasana, the snake goddess mudra, deep inner listening for seeding the new in this cycle, and for one day connect with the sky goddess. Practices here in the Freedom to Flow teachings for this 2-day rhythm under the Cancer moon, the Cancer new moon, and the eclipse are in the teachings of living with the daily rhythms of our lunar energies, and I'm supporting you with Thursday the 12th, emptying the cup, and so that's a sitting dedication, and this is allowing ourselves to become the empty vessel for the new to fill us up again. And cream, the seed mantra of Goddess Kali, emerging transformed out of the darkness. And Friday, it's Friday the 13th, new moon here in Europe and further east, the mother of the breath, existence, breathing, all of us. Namaste. This is for your healing and the healing of your flow and your bliss, and I'm holding you in the aura of the divine energies. Please do check the description box below for the links to the social media resources, and also the link for donations is there. Namaste, SuZen.